Go-kart wreck?
That was a go-kart wreck.
In adulthood. Cool.
That's true. I was in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and I was with my buddies. These things do like 40 miles an hour. Well, when you're sitting an inch and a half off the ground, it feels like you're doing 200 miles an hour. And they give you these ginormous helmets. These helmets are too big for the human head. I mean, good for you. But I could not. I mean, it was hard to hold my head up anyway. I was like,
got a weak neck.
Well, who wouldn't? I mean, it must have been a 12-pound helmet. It was like, so
they had hollowed out a bowling ball. And
it's what it felt like. And anyway, I'm driving around this course. We're racing, and
middle age is cool.
We signed a waiver, to make sure if something happened, we're okay. Well, one of my idiot buddies sort of fishtailed me out like this, where he clipped my front wheel, so now I am vulnerable. I am opened for contact. And my brother doesn't see me and comes around and T-bones me at 40 miles an hour. And I remember my light switch went off just for a moment because he hit me like this, ching, and you know how if you ever get knocked out or hit your head and your brain reboots, you come back, and I thought, uh-oh, I'm messed up.
I've got to be honest. No, I don't know about
You've
that.
never had that. You've never been concussed.
No, by the grace of God.
Well, I mean, how would you feel it?
Okay.
Anyway.
Don't look for giggles. If they're not there, they're not there.
There were giggles over there.
Oh, please.
That boy giggled.
Anyway. They do say a lot of psychopaths have head injuries early in life.
2 weeks later, it takes it a while, but 2 weeks later, it herniated itself out, and I know this because I cried putting on my shoes.
And that was different from a normal day because I usually cry when I put my undies on.
It wasn't from sentimentality. It was from the worst pain I'd ever had. And then I'd have to drive around with this arm up. It's the only way I could drive. I could only drive like this. It was, and it didn't really provide relief.
Everyone thinks you're practicing a dance routine.
Everybody in traffic thought, that man's got a question. Let's pull over.
Is it the medulla oblongata?
Yeah. I need help, please, somebody. It's awful.
Well, what actually triggered, because that was years ago, what actually triggered it a year and a half ago when you came in here?
I tell you what happened. Slept on the couch, funny. I fell asleep.
What a brave soul.
I had maybe a cocktail or two. And then I had my head craned on the couch like this, slept like that.
Because I wanted to hear a secret.
Yeah. Well, it was the armrest. And then I woke up frozen, like, oh no! What have I done? Mama!
Why do I have this 12-pound helmet on again?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Anyway, yeah, you were in really bad shape. I knew it was bad one day when you called me and you said, I don't think I can come in. And I was like, this show will collapse without you letting me. No, I was like, what do you mean? Because you have an unusually, I do think something's wrong with you. You have an unusually high pain tolerance.
Oh, you should know some of the things I've tolerated. It's unbelievable what I can endure.
I know. I'm the opposite end of a spectrum. You even talk about a paper cut, and I'm like,
yeah, I can't come in today.
Notoriously, as a child, when I get a paper cut, I would seriously ask my mom, am I going to bleed to death?
Yeah, she'll call in. I can't make it in today. Apparently, I've broke wind. And that's enough for her not to make it. I'm like, great. Well, Noah,
it was so
guess you're sitting in the chair, Noah.
Yeah. No, but you called one day and you said it's an 11 out of 10.
Yeah.
And for you to say that, and I said, all right, see you in a minute.
And then people started volunteering medication. I won't say their names, Dan Cat.
He recommended you go to a doctor and get an appointment.
I love that reaction. I didn't say what it was.
Tylenol. Give me a break.
He was very sweet, I thought.
It's illegal, so I don't think that's not sweet.
What, to offer up an aspirin? That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
But he's very sweet.
Stop it. Shut it. End your speaking.